Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do something a little bit different than just a normal booster room opening. We're actually going to open up a fat pack of cons of Tarkir. Now the camera and the camera stand and all the equipment that I use isn't really conducive to moving a whole lot and doing all that, and I tried it. I figured the better way and what people are probably more interested in is just seeing really what's inside and cracking open the packs. So that's what we're going to do. I already took the plastic off. I got the book. When you get a fat pack, most people know this, but you get one of the cool values of the fat pack is you get this really cool book that just kind of goes through and shows you what cards are in the set. And it offers a checklist in the back so you can kind of check off your collection. It offers a couple ways to check them off, but it's a really cool added bonus, and it's one of the really cool reasons to get the fat pack. So you got your bloodstained mire, fetch lands in there, your mythic rares, you got your flooded strand at the top there. Flooded strand, good old flooded strand. But just if you want to show off some of the art or some of the cool stuff, it's a really cool thing to have. Really awesome. But that's not what everyone's really interested in. I think most people know what a fat pack is and what it entails. So this is the box, this is what it comes in. You kind of take the top off, you take the two cardboard dividers out, and you throw them away, unless you save them for something. You get these two nigh on worthless cardboard cutout. They're supposed to be deck boxes. You can put them together, but I don't. I save them, I don't know why. They're not really useful. They can't hold sleeved cards. I recommend you do sleeve your cards. You can get even cheap Ultra Pro sleeves. I use Ultra Pro. They've worked for me. Just the normal color Ultra Pro, not the illustrated sleeves. Those are horrible at shuffling. Just the normal matte Ultra Pros are very, very good, and they're also relatively cheap. You know, $3, maybe $7 at the most, and you can sleeve up your most commonly used deck. You can also get a reasonably priced deck box. These are terrible. They can't hold a sleeve deck, at least last I checked. They're not that wide. Yeah, these wouldn't hold a sleeve deck. They're not that good. To be honest with you, I don't even know why they bother including them. They're really not useful. So you can keep them if you want, but I tend to just kind of throw them out. And then you get this cool little box. It's pretty awesome. Mine's a little damaged, unfortunately. One thing to keep in mind is on the inside here, you see this cardboard stuff. People need to watch out, because if your cards are going to go almost all the way to the top on this box, and you can see that this cardboard has damaged cards in the past, many a card. So be wary of that. If you're going to use this as a way to store your cards, you kind of may almost want to flip it upside down so the cards rest in the bottom here, and then you just flip this and put it on top just like that, and then that's your deck box or your card storage. Normally I would say don't use this as card storage, but if you're strapped for cash, you don't have the money or whatever, you really want to store your cards in something, just know to watch that storing your cards in this fat pack box can damage them, because again, that edge of that cardboard on the inside there can catch the corners of your cards and can mess them up pretty bad. So just be wary of that. It's thick cardboard. Other than the inside, I mean, it'd be a pretty good card storage solution. It's got really cool art on it. I really like it. The Mardu is pretty much, Mardu art is all over the set. They're the kind of the namesake. But yeah, it's cool, but could use some better execution, so just be careful of that. On the inside, you get 2 packs of cards, 2 bundles of joy. You rip these open, and you have 1 bundle with a package of lands. Not going to bother opening those up. These are really great though. They help you build your decks. They help you give you lands to take, so you can take the Friday Night Magic, so you can you don't have to necessarily use the store's lands. You can just use your own, and that way you don't have to worry about unsleeving your lands at the end of the night and making sure you give the lands back to the store owner. You can just take your whole sleeve deck, throw it in your deck box, and go home. Especially if you're tired and it's late. So Lands are really awesome. I never take lands for granted. Always like having a lot of basic lands. Your second pack here has just your cards. More cards, more boosters. It's got an introduction rules card. Not sure if they've always included this. It's strange that they didn't bother to brand it for cons. It's just the same one that goes in the M15 core set. But save a buck where you can, I suppose. The spin downs, people have said they really like the spin downs this time around. I kind of like them too. They got really nice crisp numbers on them, really nice colors. There's the 20. It's the Tarkir set symbol. But I agree with everyone else. I mean, they did a very good job on the dice for this. This is a really cool die. I really like it. Very cool color. Sultai colors. This is the salt. I think this would be the Sultai one. So cool. And then obviously one of the real values of the fat pack are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 whole booster packs. What I like to do, I'm not really a very superstitious person usually, but what I like to do is break these up by their cover art. So I mix them up, and I'm not opening the cover of the same one all the time. Yeah. So I start off, it's kind of a ridiculous thing to do, but it's a fun thing that I like to do. So each time I'm opening a pack, I'm opening a different art. I'm not, like, for instance, opening 2 Narsets at the same time. That would just be blasphemy, and I'm not going to do it. So cool. So what I'm going to do, instead of breaking these videos up into 9 separate videos, I'm just going to open all 9 of these boosters right here. I think that would be fun. So I'm going to take my unopened boosters and put them off to the side here. I'm going to grab this booster with Dragon Grip on it, and we're going to crack this wide open. See what's inside. Okay, so we have Swift Kick, Sage Eye Harrier. Get this wrapper out of the way. We have a Mardu Skull Hunter, Feed the Clan, Thornwood Falls, Jeskai Wind Scout, Obs and Banner, Tormenting Voice. We have a Bloodfell Caves, Alabaster Kieran. Our first uncommon is Chief of the Edge. Next uncommon is Mystic Monastery, the Sultai Triland. Third uncommon is the very good creature Seeker of the Way. I think this is probably going to see some constructed play, and it's definitely a very good card in Limited. And our rare is Ankle Shanker. Awesome. I like Mardu. I like the Mardu colors. White, black, and red are my most played colors. Ankle Shanker is an awesome creature. 2 red, white, black, so 5 total. It's a goblin, so it buffs. It helps buff Goblin Rabble Master. It's a 2/2 with haste, and whenever Ankle Shanker attacks, creatures you control gain first strike and death touch until end of turn. So that is a very powerful card. It might be a little tough to play in Constructed due to its mana cost, but we'll have to wait and see how Constructed turns out. Either way, very powerful card. Glad to have it. I'm definitely going after a playset, and I'll be happy when I get one. I'll definitely be trying to find a way to play it in Constructed and Standard. We have a Plains, and we have a Morph token. Cool. Okay. Set those off to the side. I'll set my rare where I can keep it. Our next pack has CDC on it. Crack this open. Okay. So we have focusing issues. That's what we have. There we go. We have Aerostorm, Mardu Horde Chief, Glacial Stalker, Shatter, Woolly Loxodon, Bitter Revelation. We have a Jeskai Banner, Naturalize, Blossoming Sands. Our first uncommon is an Obzin Battle Priest, Pine Walker. Final uncommon is Horde Ambusher, and our rare is Kerulich Lord. Not exactly happy with that pull. It's a creature, it's a card. Don't really think it's a good one, but we'll see. It's 3 black, green, blue. It's a zombie wizard, a 4/4 creature with the ability at the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 2 and a black. If you do, return a creature card at random from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains flying, trample, and haste. Exile that card at the beginning of your next end step. If it would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. So, it's a card. We have a foil Dragon Throne of Tarkir. The playability of this card still up in the air, very much. It's 4 colorless. It's a legendary artifact. It has equipped creature, has defender, and spend 2 and tap it. Other creatures you control gain trample and get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is this creature's power. So it has a very powerful effect, but you have to play it on a creature that's really going to be meaningful. You're obviously not going to play this on a 1/1, and I would kind of argue that probably argue the idea of playing it on a 2/2. I would really want to play this on something that was above that, maybe 3/3, 4/4, and above, obviously. How good this card is, I have no idea. I tried playing it in limited. I pulled it out of my sealed pack pre-release, tried playing it, and I ended up taking it out because every time I pulled it, it was pretty much a dead draw. But it's cool to have it in foil. We have a mountain, and we have a green-black Spirit Warrior creature token. Let's see if I can just slide these cards up the front here. No, I can't. Can't put them back there. That's gonna mess. That's gonna mess with the zoom of the camera. Okay, so this is our third pack. It says War Name Aspirant on the cover. Okay, we have Disdainful Stroke, Swift Kick, Sage-Eye Harrier, Rite of the Serpent, Timur Banner, Singing Bell Strike, Bloodfire Mentor. We have a Scoured Barrens, Jeskai Student. It's a pretty good creature. Our first uncommon is Stubborn Denial. That's going to be a good card to play in Constructed, I think. Our second uncommon is Swarm of Bloodflies. It's a very good limited card. Our final uncommon is Warden of the Eye. Don't have much to say about him. But our rare is Narset Enlightened Master. Awesome. So we got a. It's always a great thing when you buy a fat pack and you have to really compare the value of the card you pull out of it. And I'm not sure how much Narset is going for. I'll have to look it up, but it's a very good card, very good creature. Very steep cost to player, so I'm not sure if she's going to see constructed play, but in limited, very powerful. So Narset Enlightened Master is 3, blue, red, white, 6 total. She's a legendary creature, human monk. She's a 3/2 with first strike and hexproof. And she has, whenever Narset Enlightened Master attacks, exile the top 4 cards of your library. Until end of turn, you may cast non-creature cards exiled with Narset this turn without paying their mana cost. So obviously she works very well with burn spells and all that. Just being able to pull off lightning strikes and magma jets and whatever have you, and just be able to sit there and play them without paying their mana cost is pretty awesome. So while she is 6 mana, she does offer some efficiency there. So looks like we have a foil behind it, and it is a foil Timur Charger. This is a pretty good limited card. It's 1 and a green for a 3/1. It has morph, and when Timur Charger is turned face up, target creature gains trample until end of turn. I like this. This is one of the cards. This is the green version, but you can see the in the art, it's got the exploding clouds. And it kind of sees, like, when you play a morph creature, they're in those like swirling vortex light cloud things. This is like the creature coming out of its morphed hidden state. Every color has one. The Timber Chargers. The green one, I don't know what the other ones are. The white one is Watcher of the Roost, but it's really cool that they made a cycle of lands of these creatures coming out of their morph state, especially when they made, morph such a major mechanic in the set. We have a Plains and a morph token. So, obviously, as you can see there, how the morph is coming, and then at the end of the morph, the creature busts out of its morph state, and that's kind of what it would look like. I just think it was a really cool art. Very cool art decision. Okay, so we have, this is our 4th pack. It's got Narset on the front. I have a theory. The last pack that I opened, and a lot of packs, the front card is damaged. The last card, the rare, is always fantastic. The front card was damaged, but I pull Narset, and it's happened a couple times. So I'm starting to get that superstitious theory going that if the first card is damaged, the cards on the back are going to be really, really good, as long as they're not damaged too. But for this pack, we have Barrage of Boulders, Mardu Hateblade, Monastery Flock, Alpine Grizzly, Sultai Scavenger, Tormenting Voice, Efreet Weapon Master, War Behemoth. We have a Bloodfell Caves, Mystic of the Hidden Way. Our first uncommon is Goblin Slide. Next uncommon is Suspension Field. I think this is going to be a thing, at least in Constructed or Standard. Our final uncommon is Sultai Soothsayer, and our rare is Empty the Pits. So we got another mythic. I think I've called this a bulk mythic before. I think right now it kind of is a bulk mythic. It may see some play later on. I don't know. It's a cool card. The Timmy in me really likes it. It's a huge effect, but my god, that mana cost is just ridiculous. I don't care if it does have Delve. That is just crazy. It's crazy. So Empty the Pits, it's double X, black, 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 black. Double X and 4 black to cast. It has Delve with the ability put X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield tapped. Because zombies come in tapped, I guess. I don't know what would have been really powerful. I don't know if it would have been too powerful for the zombies to come in untapped. I guess it is an instant. If they were going to come in untapped, maybe it would be a sorcery. I don't know. Again, I've been calling this a bulk mythic. Maybe I'll end up eating my words later. Maybe this will be the $45 card in the set that Sphinx's Revelation was. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't think it's going to do much. But hey, what do I know? Let's wait and see. We have an island. And we have a morph token. Cool. So this is our 5th pack. And it has the Enduring Krumar on it, I think. That's what it's called. Something Krumar. Uh-oh. Damaged front card. Front card is damaged. You know what that means. The rare is going to be good. It's my theory. Let's test it out. Erase. Tigum Scheming. Barrage of Boulders. Sage-Eye Harrier. Bitter Revelation. Kintree Warden. We have Longshot Squad. Blossoming Sands. Throttle. Scout the Borders. Our first uncommon is Goblin Slide. Our second uncommon is Jeskai Charm. Final uncommon is Murderous Cut. And our totally awesome, super rad, rare card of this pack with the damage first card is a fetch land. Theory confirmed. Theory confirmed. It's confirmed. If the first card in your pack is damaged or chipped, or if it's damaged or scuffed in any way, your rare is gonna be awesome. It's happened several times. It's happened several times. It happened when I pulled the Sarkin. It happened before when I pulled Narset. It's happened again, Flooded Strand. It's happened It's happened in other packs. You'll see those videos. But that's my theory. If the first card is damaged, the rares are gonna be fantastic. So let's get back to our fetch land, shall we? Flooded Strand. Most people know what it is. You tap it, you pay a life, sacrifice it, and you can search for a plains or an island. Really cool. Very, very cool. I think I should publish a book on that. First card damaged, rest of the pack is gonna be awesome. You got a swamp, and we got a spirit. Cool. Cool. Alright. Maybe I should damage the first card. Maybe I should damage it, and that'll magically change the quality of the rare. I doubt it will, but I can dream. Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's put the theory to the test again. It's damaged a little bit on the front. Alright. Whirlwind Adept. Very awesome. I point this out every time. I'm sure it's getting annoying, but I can't help it. The art on this card is fantastic. Mardu Warshrieker. Defiant Strike. Crippling Chill. Mardu Skull Hunter. Awaken the Bear. Molting Snakeskin. Dragon Scale Boon. We have a Blossoming Sands. Throttle. Our first uncommon is Timely Hordemate. Our next uncommon is Obzin Falconer. Ridiculously good limited card. Final uncommon is Mardu Rough Rider. And our theory proof, awesome, totally rad rare is Hardened Scales. That's a good card. That's a cool card. I don't think that disproves our theory. I think it proves it. I think it sticks right to it. So Hardened Scales is 1 green. It's a 1 green enchantment. If one or more +1/+1 counters will be placed on a creature you control, that many +1/+1/+1 counters are placed on it instead. So a lot of 1 there. That many +1/+1/+1. +1/+1/+1. Say +1 3 times. That's not annoying. Yeah, I don't know. This is a really good card. If you're playing Obzin, I don't know what kind of play this is going to see in Standard. I played an opponent played this against me, and it seemed just oppressively powerful. Really, really good. Just works amazing with Outlast and just any other ability with +1 that puts +1/+1 counters on a creature. Just very, very good card. So theory proven. Good card. Damage first card. Good rare. We have a forest. And we have a tip card. Tip cards are always fun and exciting. Nah, they're not. Here we go. Enduring Krumar on the front. This is the 7th pack. Yeah, 7. 2 more after this for 9 total. I math good. We have a Treasure Cruise. It's not damaged, so. Mardu Warshrieker. Erase. Tigum Scheming. Debilitating Injury. Sagu Archer. Krumar Bondkin. Savage Punch. Unyielding Krumar, the namesake of the pack. We have a Highland Game. Our first uncommon is an Obzin Battle Priest, another good limited card. Next uncommon is a Suspension Field. Final uncommon is a Timber Charger. And our totally reasonable rare, remember the first card wasn't damaged, so temper your expectations. Our totally tempered, reasonable rare, not outrageous, is Crackling Doom. Okay, well, I'd say that's pretty reasonable. Crackling Doom is a reasonable card. It's red, white, black. It's an instant. Crackling Doom deals 2 damage to each opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures he or she controls. And it's very reasonable. We have a forest. And we have a tip card. Cool. Second to last pack. With Dragon Grip on the front. Okay. So we have Feet of Resistance. Cancel. Feet of Resistance was undamaged, by the way. It's mint. Mint card. Oh well. Feed the Clan. Bitter Revelation. Scoured Barrens. Just Guy Student. Covering the card. Obs and Banner. We have an Embodiment of Spring. Dismal Backwater. Tormenting Voice. Our first uncommon is a Mistfire Weaver. Second uncommon is Ruthless Ripper. Another good card. Third uncommon is Ice Feather Aven. Very, very good limited card. And our totally reasonable, not outrageous, rare is Pearl Lake Ancient. No, I'd say that's actually pretty crappy. That's actually pretty crappy. I'm so sick of pulling Pearl Lake Ancient. My God, it's amazing. I think this fat pack so far has produced. This is the what is this? I lost track. Well, this is the third mythic out of this pack. I go back and look. Yeah, this is the third mythic, which normally would be awesome, and I'd be overjoyed, unless I pulled Kung Fu Loch Ness Monster. So Pearl Lake Ancient, it's 5 double blue. It's a Leviathan. It's a 6/7. It's a Leviathan with flash, because I don't know why. It also can't be countered, again, because I don't know why. It has prowess, because I guess. And it has return 3 lands you control to their owner's hand. Return Pearl Lake Ancient to its owner's hand. So that is a pretty disappointing card. Yeah. We have a Swamp. And we have a Warrior. Goddamn Pearl Lake Ancient. I'm so sick of looking at your ugly face. I hate you. Alright, guys. Last pack of this fat pack. And it has Narset on the cover. Open this up. Alright. This card is not damaged. Oh well. Probably another Pearl Lake Ancient. We'll go through it anyway. Mardu Hateblade. Treasure Cruise. Mardu Warshrieker. Sidisi's Pet. Alpine Grizzly. Dismal Backwater. Bloodfire Mentor. Lens of Clarity. War Behemoth. Scoured Barrens. Our first uncommon is an Arc Lightning. Good card. Second uncommon is Briber's Purse. Yeah. Third uncommon is Secret Plans. Yeah. And our unfortunate rare of the pack is Mantis Rider. All right. Okay, so if the first card is damaged, then your rare is going to be awesome. But if your first card isn't damaged, it doesn't necessarily mean that your rare isn't going to be awesome. Mantis Rider is awesome. This is going to be a standard card. I don't care if it's 3 colors. It is a good card. So Mantis Rider is blue, red, white, 3/3 with flying, vigilance, and haste. 3 very powerful abilities that line up very well with the colors in the card. It's a 3/3 body. It is good. I mean, it's good. It's awesome and limited. It will pretty much win you limited games if your opponents don't have answers to it. Maybe I overstate its effect in standard, but I think it's going to be a very powerful card. Very happy with that pull. And we have an island. And we have a goblin token. Awesome. So let's run through our rares real fast. Starting at from earliest to oldest. We have Mantis Rider. Make sure I'm zoomed in there. Mantis Rider. Pearl Lake Ancient. I hate your face. Crackling Doom. Hardened Scales. We have a Flooded Strand. Empty the Pits. Timur Charger. Wait, how'd you get in there? Oh, I put it in there because it's a foil. Get the token out of here. What am I doing? It's amateur hour. Narset Enlightened Master. Foil Dragon Throne of Tarkir. Keru Lichlord. And our first rare was the Ankle Shanker. So overall, I paid $33 for this fat pack. I'd say I definitely got my value. Hell, just pulling the fetch land, pulling the fetch land gave me the value. Pulling the Mantis Rider just added it right on top of it. Narset, obviously. I'd say the money cards are Narset, Flooded Strands, maybe Crackling Doom, and Mantis Rider. Just ridiculously good cards. Very, very happy with this fat pack.